Oh, that is not a brethren, but maybe, he has no wisdom. Maybe he is weak in spirit. Maybe he is many things that even the 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 Sermon on the Mount, the things which he spoke, maybe they are not even well studied. But Jesus says, surely, if thou then speakest of this little one, surely the angels of this little one surely see my Father every day or every then. Is it by works and great knowledge that then we are brought into the kingdom? I believe it not. I believe Jesus then would rejoice in all people who come to him. This is so. And yet, aside from these things, we may also look to the parable of the seeds. For many turn away, and many are called, but not many are chosen. For then he also spoke about persecutions to come, of death, of being martyred for the truth, that you shall be hated, as so was he. He spoke of these things, for they are true. And it is a fight of endurance and of long suffering and of faith. Yet, it is so. And call no man your father upon the earth, for one is your Father which is in heaven. Neither be ye called masters, for one is your master, even Christ. But he that is greatest among you shall be your servant. For it is said, those whom are first shall be last, and those whom are last shall be first. And whosoever shall exalt himself shall be abased, and he that shall humble himself shall be exalted. For woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye shut up the kingdom of heaven against men. For you neither go in yourselves, neither suffer ye them that are entering to go in. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye devour widows' houses, and for a pretense make long prayer. Therefore ye shall receive the greater damnation. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye compass sea and land to make one proselyte, and when he is made, ye make him twofold more the child of hell than yourselves. Woe unto you, ye blind guides, which say, whosoever shall swear by the temple, it is nothing, but whosoever shall swear by the gold of the temple, he is a debtor. Ye fools and blind, for whether is greater, the gold or the temple that sanctifieth the gold? I myself have by matter of holiness and sanctification and persecutions have then not remained in sinfulness, but have sought knowledge and have sought God in greatly and not humble in humbleness. And in persecutions have then I forgotten that I also was a sinner, and in great knowledge and understanding it is as I have forgotten the simple days, maybe 1, 2, 3 days of being a born again believer. I have forgotten these days. It'd be greater than if I rejoiced even amongst believers and sinners, not knowing knowledge and persecutions or spiritual things, that then I, being renewed and knowing the love of Christ, then shall be as I should have always been. In my heart did I know Christ, and not in works, nor in studies and such things. For I, then being only 3 days old in Christ, knew him very well, knew that the peace, the love, and the newness of my soul and my spirit, being of great hope, and yet not knowing anything.